So what is the best budget YouTube camera equipment for beginners in 2021? In this video, I'm going to tell you. First of all, a massive congratulations for being in the position to take the step to invest in camera equipment for your YouTube channel. As you've done your research online, I'm sure you see a lot of creators talking about gear don't matter, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But it actually does. The user experience, the viewer experience, they want to see high quality video, high quality audio to make the viewing process as enjoyable as possible. So taking the step to invest in your channel is a massive step, whether that be buying, renting, getting you on the ladder to get the best quality possible on your YouTube channel. For me, the best sort of budget cameras lie in the point and shoot style. You'll have seen Casey Neistat, one of the OGs, one of the GOATs on YouTube, talk about the point and shoot cameras. They're easy to use, super versatile, very beginner friendly, and they kind of do everything that you need them to do. So the first camera that we are going to talk about is the Sony ZV-1. This camera was released last year, and it's probably one of the best cameras that Sony's released for beginner filmmakers. It's got a flip LCD screen, it's got an inbuilt zoom-in lens, it's got a one-button touch for the bokeh blurred background effect, and it's got super fast autofocus. For me, it's a real winner of a beginner-friendly compact camera for YouTube. It's got a really cool product showcase feature, so if you're wanting to show a product to camera and you want it to like jump focus straight away, you know, if you're holding it close to the camera, it does it blazing fast. So it's good for makeup tutorials, even for videos like this. If you want to be holding a camera lens up to camera and you want it to focus straight away, again, that mode is perfect for it. Maybe one of the cons of the camera is that the actual framing isn't that wide, so you will have quite a narrow field of view when you are vlogging with it, but it's more than enough to get your head, face, and a bit of extra space in. So it still is really a very good camera for YouTube. The next camera I want to talk about is the Sony a6600. This is a top pick for a lot of YouTubers, and as you see on screen now, my friend Ed uses it for his YouTube channel and the image quality is unbelievable.
In this video, I'm going to talk you through how I decided who I wanted to be an affiliate for my product and how I reached out to them.
It's got 5-axis image stabilization, it's got an interchangeable lens, so you can be very versatile with the shots that you can get with this camera as opposed to one with a fixed zoom lens built in. It's got external audio input, so we can attach a microphone, which we're going to talk about later. It also has a flip screen. It doesn't flip out to the side like you would see on the Sony ZV-1. It actually flips up behind and up and over. So it can be sort of distorted if you've got a microphone on top, but still a flip screen nonetheless. Pretty much a must-have for any YouTuber. And again, it's got really good autofocus. So another top pick for beginner YouTube channels in 2021. Next, I want to talk about the GoPro Hero 9 Plus. This got released in 2020 and it really is another level compared to other GoPros. We've now got an LCD screen on the front of it. You've got super smooth, hyper smooth stabilization, and you've got the option to go from a wide view to a little bit of a narrower view so you don't get that warped fisheye look. It's got a bunch of mod features, so you can put an external microphone on there, lenses, lights. You can really build it up into a little powerhouse of a YouTube camera setup. It's one that's not to be overlooked. The GoPro series have been talked down a lot on YouTube in past years, but I really think that the Hero 9 Plus is a strong camera for any beginner YouTuber. And out of the range that we're talking about now, that is the cheapest option. And naturally, if you wanted to rent that camera, that would be the cheapest in this range as well. And if we're going to talk about beginner cameras for YouTube, we can't overlook your smartphone, your iPhone, your Android. If we take an iPhone specifically, they all shoot in 4K, they can shoot in slow motion, they've got hyperlapse features. The newest cameras have got 3 lenses, so you've got a wide, a mid, and a telephoto lens on there. You can attach an external microphone. They're pretty much the jack of all trades, and you can upload directly from your smartphone, as well as doing the edits.
Another great feature about having a smartphone in your pocket is that you can just pull it out and get the shots that you need straight away. Casey Neistat famously once said that the best camera that you can have is the one that you have in your hand right now. And it's so true. If you've got some spontaneous shots that you need to get, or you've got like a little bit of the storyline that you think you could add to, and it just comes to mind, get it on your iPhone. People will probably not notice that you've not used a camera and that you've used a smartphone. Like, they're very hard to distinguish now with the capabilities of smartphones. Another thing, if you need to get B-roll and you're out on location or something really spontaneous happens and you don't have your camera to hand, get out your iPhone, get the shot. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So the smartphone is a must, whether you've got a pro camera, a mid-spec camera or a beginner camera. Always think to get your iPhone or your smartphone out and get the shots, because you, like I said, you'd rather have it than not have it.
Now, as I said, for this package, I'm also going to put together an accessory pack of what I feel you need along with all these cameras. So the first thing that you're going to need is an external microphone, a directional microphone. So if you're talking to an audience like I am now, you're going to want a microphone on top of your camera that you can talk directly into to get the best audio possible. And my recommendation for this is the newly released Deity D4 Duo. This is a non-powered directional microphone that you can record multi-track forwards and backwards. So if you're a vlogger, it can record a track at the front of the camera, and if you're behind, it'll also record your voice. So you've got a nice audio output for when you are creating your YouTube videos. So this is a vlog test for the Deity D4 Duo microphone. We're in the center of the studio. It's quite echoey. And obviously this isn't a powered microphone, so we don't have as much control over the audio as you would like from a powered microphone. But I just wanted to do this and give you an example of what it sounds like. And if we just go and speak to Liam, the editor, we'll see what it's like if we turn it around and we use the dual capsule. You'll notice that the audio will change now because we're going to another office, there's more furniture. So that's one thing to bear in mind with audio. If you can control your surroundings and try and deaden as much ambient noise as possible, you're going to get a better audio quality out of your microphone when you're vlogging. So we'll quickly turn around, have a conversation with Liam and see what the audio sounds like. Right, Liam, it's your timing lights, mate. We're testing the
time has finally come.
Your time has finally come to be part of the channel. So give us some lines, what you've been up to, Liam. How was your journey into work this morning?
Classic British weather, cold.
Is that it? Is that the best you've got for us? It was cold?
It's the same journey every single day. There's nothing changes, it just gets colder. The more we go into winter, then it just gets colder.
Fair enough, can't argue with that, mate. So how did you think that sounded? I mean, I found that this Deity D4 Duo was quite a good microphone, especially for the price point. I think it comes in at around 70 or 80 pounds. So it's probably like $100 or so if you're US, and who knows in the euros. But definitely for an introductory microphone, it's a very capable one, and the dual channel input, so you can talk at the front and the back as a vlogger, is priceless. So that's the Deity D4 Duo. The next thing we're going to talk about is an LED light. The LED panel lights are either battery powered or powered by the mains. You can change the Kelvin, so you can change the warmth, whether it's a cool color or a warmer color. These LED panel lights are really good for giving you that constant light. So it's not varying from light to dark. If the sun's going behind the clouds, you want a constant light. Get all your settings dialed in for your YouTube videos, and these are a top pick. And the last thing you're going to need in this accessory pack is a tripod. And I recommend these lightweight travel tripods. They're the perfect beginner tripod. Super easy to use, super easy to set up. As I said, the lightweight, so you can take it with you when you're doing your vlogging out in public, or if you're doing photography. For me, it's the perfect beginner tripod. So my top pick for this section as a beginner YouTuber, I would be going for the Sony ZV-1. For me, it's the best all-round camera, shoots in 4K, it's got a zoom lens, it's got all those special features that we spoke about. That combined with the travel tripod, the external Deity microphone, the panel light, that is, for me, the perfect beginner package. And if you want to rent that or get more information on that, it'll be available in the link below.